What's going on, everyone? This is Ryan with Health Fitness, and for today's video what we're going to be focusing on is mobility training with what's called a PKnot. So this is a do-it-yourself PKnot. I made it home out of 2 tennis balls and just a lot of duct tape. Very easy to make, probably about 5 minutes it takes to make something like this, and there's so many different ways you can use this, and we're just going to be scratching the surface with this first PKnot video. So, with all that said, let's get started. Okay, for the first exercise with the do-it-yourself PKnot, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the joint where the chest meets the shoulder. So, what I want to do is I'll have one arm out to the side. We're going to place the PKnot right on that joint, and instead of at a vertical position, we're going to tilt it a little bit towards us, so that it's at a diagonal angle, like so. Then we're going to come down onto the floor, and we're going to press our joint into the PKnot on the floor. So pressing down, giving myself a little bit of a twist in the torso when I do this to add a little more pressure. And I can either hold here, or I can do small motions side to side. The rest of my body is relaxed. Hips are on the floor. Legs are flat, nice and relaxed. All of my energy and focus is on the joint, rolling back and forth like so. And again, I can hold if I find a knot and apply pressure on the knot. And I want to do this for about 45 seconds to a minute. And then when I'm done with that side, I can switch to the other side. Next exercise I want to work on with the PKnot is actually for the back of the neck, specifically the levator scapulae muscle in the back of the neck. And working on that can really help out with reducing migraines you might get occasionally. So I'd like to add this to everyone's routine. I'm going to turn a little side here. And I want to put this PKnot right by the very bottom, right underneath the skull. So we're going to place it there, and we're going to rest our head right on the PKnot. For a lot of people, just holding this position here, no movement whatsoever, is enough to apply enough pressure to really release any knots you may have going on. For others, you may want to have a slight tilt to the side and hold the position here. And the most important thing for you to do during this time is just deep breaths. It doesn't look like a whole lot. It looks like I'm resting. But for some people, this can be somewhat painful. Tilting to the other side. And again, deep breaths for this exercise. Another thing you could do is small motions with your head. And by small, I mean you're moving your chin up and down probably about 1 inch, no more. That will help to massage some different angles you have going on right underneath the skull. Do that for about 2 minutes, and that should cover the back of the neck. Next exercise I want to focus on is for both the calf and the hamstring, and we're going to work those at the same time by having them work together. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit up, we're going to have one leg in front, we're going to take the PKnot and put it behind the knee, we're going to apply pressure using our calf and hamstring by leaning forward as much as we can tolerate with the pressure applied by the PKnot to both the calf and the hamstring. So right now I'm working the bottom of the hamstring and the top of the calf at this position. To work different parts of the calf and a little higher for the hamstring, we simply have to recede back, let the PKnot roll down a couple of inches, and then lean forward again. That way we're getting different parts of both the calf and the hamstring. And I'm going pretty fast here, about 10 seconds for each of these different parts of the muscles. I would like you at home to do about 45 seconds. We're going to roll down again towards the end here. About 45 seconds for all different parts of the upper and lower leg. Again, just applying pressure as much as you can tolerate. If you have to come back a little bit, that's okay. Grab that PKnot. And once you get every inch of the calf and the hamstring, you simply switch to the other leg. Next muscle group I want to focus on is the glutes, specifically the gluteus maximus, and then later on to the gluteus medius and minimus. So for the maximus, we'll simply turn to the side, and we'll have this PKnot directly underneath our glutes. So you could have it so that one ball is on each cheek, or you could move a little to the side and have the entire PKnot on one cheek. You can hold the position here, or you can go back and forth, rolling the PKnot. And another thing you can do is you can tilt, leaning on one side or leaning on the other side. And as for the leans, I would say hold for about 15 to 20 seconds. And as for the roll, make sure you're going nice and slow. You can even straighten out your leg if you'd like to. And again, just very slow motions. I'm going a little bit faster, about 3 seconds. I'd like you at home to roll one way. That would take about 5 seconds. And then the other way for, again, 5 seconds. And as for the medius, for the gluteus medius, we're going to be using the PKnot at an angle. So, when applying the PKnot to the sides of the glutes, I want the back ball right here to be lifted higher than the ball in the front. See that? Then we're going to lie on our side, almost going into a beach pose position. However, for the elbow and the shoulder, to keep them safe, I'd like everyone to rest on the arm like so. I have this leg straight, the leg I'm going to be focused on for the glutes. As for the other leg, it's going to be bent, knee up like so. And I'm going to use this leg to help me move back and forth on the floor, getting the upper and lower parts of the gluteus medius. If you find a knot, I simply want you to hold the position and apply as much pressure as you can tolerate onto that knot. And instead of just moving back and forth, you can also tilt, leaning back or leaning forward. Either way, it's going to last about 15 seconds, and then you can move either up, back or forth, and apply pressure again by tilting to get all different angles of the gluteus medius. So that's it for this video, guys. Just a few quick exercises you can do at home. Some of these can really be helpful, again, if you have migraines that come occasionally like I do, or just another way to help loosen up all these tight muscles that you might have from working at home for the last few months. We are planning to make more videos just like this, so if you guys have any suggestions for us on what exactly you'd like to see out of equipment like this PKnot here, or other mobility training pieces of equipment such as the foam roller or a rolling stick, just let us know in the comments below, or you can let us know on our health fitness website under Cardinal Health. But as always, guys, like in my other videos such as the dumbbells, resistance, garage gains, let us know what you think. Hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and check out all the other services we have for you guys during the pandemic. So see you next time, and enjoy your day.